Hi guys, Kayla here and welcome to Kayla Bean Gaming, also known as KBG. And I know what you're thinking. Kayla. What the heck are you doing? This is not gaming and you never watch YouTube videos. You always game. So what is going on here? Okay. I can explain. So I thought I could start this series about me watching watching YouTube channels, and I usually watch a lot of YouTube channels, but one that I have not checked, it's Ice Cream Sandwich. So today we are going to check this guy out from his most popular video, Hurt. And I don't know why it has a line there. I don't know why. So, anyway, let's do it. 3, 2, 1.
The number one movie in America is Paw Patrol.
Okay.
I'm online looking at the rate of bone fractures in the United States, and it says here on this very fancy website that approximately 6.8 million Americans break a bone each year. Considering the population of the United States is about 300 million, that gives us about roughly 2 out of every 10 Americans break their bones annually. And that means that 8 out of every 10 Americans don't break their bones annually. And I have never broken my bone. So
I am definitely one of those red ones. Because, I have this thing where, if I break a bone, it'll just be creak, and then I'll just be oh, yeah, it's fine. And then I don't even care that I just broke a bone. I've probably broken 16 or 15 bones in my life, maybe even 20, and I just didn't care about it. Okay, let's move on.
That means, by the law of transitivity, I am 8 out of every 10 Americans. Millions of people in the United States alone are breaking their bones and having to deal with unimaginable pain. And I consider myself really lucky to have never had to go through that pain.
Just as I said, for me, I am so tough. I think it was a couple weeks ago where we were going out for recess. It was at school, and then someone stepped on my toe, and I was wearing sandals. And then I just screamed. I was ow, ow, ow. And then everyone was what's wrong, Kayla? And I just thought that was just going to be a purple mark or something. But when I actually saw it, it was literally chipped in half. I'm not even kidding. It was just literally chipped in half. And I got a Band-Aid and stuff, but that's why I never wear sandals ever again. And I did nothing about it than just get Band-Aids. Seriously, that was the most scariest moment of my life. Okay, let's move on.
That terrible, just horrible, terrible, horrible pain. But I have hurt myself. Not on purpose, but just because I'm being an idiot. Or because I'm near an idiot. That idiot is also usually me. I've stubbed toes, I got hit in the face with a shoe, fallen off of a skateboard, fallen downstairs. I've fallen down the stairs more than I'd like to admit. One time with an entire plate of spaghetti.
I think I've only fallen down the stairs. It was really scary. When I was still in my mom's tummy, she was trying to get my brother downstairs, and he was still 2 years old. And he was actually rolling down there when he got there, and then she had to go there to get him. But she then rolled down the stairs, and I was still in her tummy. I can't believe I didn't feel that. And now I know what you're thinking. But Kayla, you are still in your mother's belly. You don't remember anything. Like, I know. But do we like not feel pain when we're like in our mom's tummy? I don't know.
But that was more of an emotional pain than a physical one. So, I've never broken a bone, but the worst pain I've had to deal with was in college on an inflatable obstacle course. I was spending the better part of an absolutely gorgeous day inside when I hear fun.
Oh, that happens to me like all the time. I'm literally just like, I can tell you how much times that I'm just like sitting on the couch playing on my iPad, and then my mom just comes up to me randomly, and it's like, hey, Kayla, blah, 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 and Bradley, which is my brother, is outside, want to play with them? And, like, I just spun it, like, and it's just like 10:30. You expect your kids to just go out there and expect them to have fun. Like, seriously, Mom, just stop it. I just want to spend my Kayla time here, okay? Okay, that was a lot. If you're watching this, Mom, I'm sorry.
A window. I go to see what it is, and I see all of these inflatable bouncy castles and obstacle courses outside on the mall, which is like the main area of the school. Near the end of the year, when finals happen, the school rents out this third-party entertainment company to blow up all of these obstacle courses and games for the students to play on so they can unwind for finals. Which makes sense, and it's really nice.
Shouldn't they do that like a school? Like, he has had a school, he's at college. But like, but like they should do that at the end of the year at school, like the last day. Bro, that would be so fun.
And it's a lot better than some half-hearted email about how not to let finals get to your head. This was, instead, a really nice thing for the school to do. It was actually really nice. They had bouncy castles, an obstacle course, and they had one that you had to do like this. I don't know how to explain it. It's not important. What is important is the obstacle course, because that's where all of my friends are hanging out. As I'm looking out the window, I can see that they're taking turns racing each other through the obstacle course to see who's faster. Clearly they were having a blast, and I wanted to have some blast. So I went outside to go meet them. I go outside and meet up with my friends and say that I want to race them. And we have a really fun time racing for most of the afternoon. And during this, I'm actually winning most of the races. You see, I had an advantage. While most people are fast or strong, my body is wiggly, which is perfect.
I think my body, well, like, let's just say this. If I got to like 3 miles, my body just like functions out. Like, I just get dehydrated, I need water and all that stuff, but I still keep running. Like, I don't know why. So and I'm not that strong either. So what do I call myself? A slow runner that's not strong.
For an inflatable obstacle course environment. I can get around and over and through most any obstacle with relative ease. This allowed me to get a pretty big head about winning, because I was doing it a lot. The day was wrapping up, and inflatable things were starting to be taken down. But I wanted one more race, because I was on a winning high. One for the road, you know? The obstacle course was like this. Start, get over some bumps, dive through a hole, duck through some sideways pillars, then climb up a wall, and then slide down the other side, and whoever touches the bottom platform first wins. So the race starts, and that's exactly what I go through. Over the bumps, through the hole, sideways pillars, climb up the wall, and at this point, I'm pretty far ahead of my roommate. With the extra time I've gained, I decided I was going to be flashy. So I prop myself up, and instead of sliding down...
Okay, I'm gonna predict what happens. So, he decides that he's gonna, like, go down, but then he's so excited, he jumps, and then he's just like flying in the air, and then when he finally goes down, it's at the end, and then he gets like this humongous scar on his tummy. I'm guessing that's what happens, but let's see.
I...
Oh wait, I was right. I was right about the jumping part. Now let's see what happens. Oh, I was so close. Oh my gosh, I was so close, guys. I was so close. Like, how is that? No, I was literally so close. I thought it was gonna be over here, and then that would hit it. That very blue thing. Oh, wait. Okay. Let's...
somewhere, so there was a lot of give to the inflatable course. And because I had jumped off of the top instead of sliding down, all of my inertia when I landed on the bottom platform punched through to the ground and did nothing to stop my momentum. I ended up landing all of my weight onto one of my ankles, and it really hurt. Now, I've never broken a bone before, but in this moment, I sincerely thought that I had. The guy who was taking down the obstacle course, like, peeked around the corner and was like, "You good?" And
so actually, wait, I'm gonna get a part. Wait, I need to get a part. So actually, I'm not okay. My ankle is literally broken. Oh, yeah, dude. You need to get some help. Like, yeah, dude. Yeah, you look pretty bad. Oh, well, that's okay. I'm not gonna do anything about it. Yay.
the obstacle course, like, peeked around the corner and was like, "You good?" And because I'm an idiot and embarrassed, I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Cool," and then left. I was absolutely writhing in pain, though. My friends had to drag me aside and lay me down because I couldn't stand up on my own.
gosh.
Thankfully, I
am so lucky that that thing I just said just happened on my toe. Like, if that actually happened on, like, my ankle, I was wearing sandals, so, like, part of them would just be, like, so you know how, like, those sandals have, like, lines opening up here? Pictures of sandals. Okay. See? Okay, so see how they have that, like, lines and stuff? So this is me. And then someone just steps on... Wait, I'm going to check my toe. It's, okay. So it was... Wait. Yeah, so it was this toe. And imagine that. But it's literally just split it in half. And the worst part is that I was wearing nail polish. So, and it was blue. So it was just like blue on this side and then the other side. Like, blue is one of my favorite colors besides pink and purple. So, even I felt blue. And my toe. Okay, let's go on.
have really good and loving friends, and one of them was actually a practicing nurse. So she went and grabbed a kit of a nurse thing and looked at my foot and told me to go to the doctor. I agreed, but because...
But I've actually never seen, like, a real, like, hospital kit. Like, I think I've seen it at, like, Target or something. Like, I've never seen it in, like, real life. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. But I've never had, like... No, that's not what I mean. I said I've seen it, like, sometimes at Target. What I mean is, like, I've never actually, like, opened it and looked at it. So, yeah.
I couldn't exactly stand right yet, we decided to wait for the crippling pain to subside a little bit before we left. So to pass the time, my good and loving friends made jokes at my expense. Eventually, we do end up getting to the doctor, and the doctor explains that we should probably x-ray it just to make sure that there's no hairline fractures or something like that. To which I agree, so we go and get my foot...
do they actually have, like, x-rays like that? Like, I'm wondering, like, I thought they were just at, like, real hospitals, and... Wait a minute. Did he, like, actually go to the hospital in, like, his college or in the real hospital? Because if he went to the real hospital, that would make a lot of sense. But I've not been paying attention. I'm sorry, guys.
X-rayed. And they determined my foot was fine. Not broken, just a sprain. Which is really hard to believe because of how much pain I had to go through. Also, it's been like 3 years and it still hurts. Ow. But
oh my gosh. Wait, can toes actually heal better than foot? Because, like, my toe got injured, like, about a couple weeks ago. Now it's just fine. Wait, I'm gonna see it. Which one heals faster? Foot or toe? Okay, let's see. When bones in the human body heal the quickest from break. Wait. Oh, wait, I'm at ankle. Okay. Yeah, that would make a lot more sense. Broken finger. Okay, that would make a lot more sense. And then, what's the soles? Cartilage. Okay. Yeah. So, wait. I meant to say, which one heals faster? Ankle or toe? Okay, now let's see. Five ways to faster ankle sprain recovery. Well, like, I mean, like, the way he did it, I think it would heal faster, because, like, they just stepped on me with, like, really, really big shoes that, like, actually cut it open. And, yeah, I think I think that's why it would grow faster, because, like, imagine I was just, like, on, like, something like that, and then I just fractured my toe on it. Like, I think that would be worse than just someone stepping on it. Okay, let's move on.
they insisted that it was just a sprain, so never broken a bone. So that's the worst I've ever been hurt without breaking anything. In one hand, I have the pain I've been talking about, spraining my ankle, and that hurt. That was really bad. In the other hand, I have pain I've never experienced before, which is breaking a bone. Actually, really breaking a bone. Knowing what this felt like, I don't know if I could survive this pain. But there's only one way to find out. Thanks for watching this video. Before I go, couple things. When I was editing this, my cousin discovered an old home video of all of us playing on a slide as kids. Just really quick, let's check it out. This is me. Look at those big old peepers.
That's so cute. That's so cute.
What is wrong with me? This was a deep-seated problem from childhood. I can't operate slides, I guess.
Oh, that's actually so cute. Okay, that was definitely 10 out of 10, and I'm gonna do it. Doo-doo! Yay! Ice cream sandwiches, the man. Okay, now I think we have time for one last one. Two sisters. And I'm very excited to learn about ice cream sandwiches. Two sisters. Yeah, I'll just talk about my siblings and this. I'll shut up. Yep, add again. Okay.
Stop. Youngest in the family, raise your hand.
I am the youngest in the family, but you can't see me raise my hand. Yay! But yeah, I'm the youngest in the family, and I have two brothers. The oldest one's, his name's Cal, but we like to call him Bubby, and he's my half brother. So and he's in college, so that means, like, I never get to see him. And then my other brother is Bradley. He's in 5th grade right now, and, yeah, that's my siblings, nothing else. But I really wanted a sister. And seeing Andy with 2 sisters makes me happier.
Look at the baby. I'm 30. Being the youngest in the family comes with its pros and cons. The pros: you get a lot of attention, you get pampered, and people are pretty easy on you. Usually after having a couple kids, the parents are tired, so they put less restrictions on you. Like getting a cell phone at 10, but your siblings had to wait till 15.
Yeah, like my second brother Bradley, he's like super parentive. Like, if I'm just on like YouTube and I'm watching a short, he'll just come up to me and be like, "Kayla, no YouTube shorts," and like that just makes me so uncomfortable. Even though he's only 19 months older than me, I'm 8 and he's 10, and that would be like 2 years. But actually, I was born in January, and then he was born in June. So technically, we're 19 months apart. And whenever he does that, my mom's just like, "Brad, we're the parent." And like that just helps me so much. Like, I just have a million thank yous for that. I hate people knowing me.
I have 2 sisters in my family. One of them is older than me, and so is the other one. We've had some good times, and we've had some bad times. But through it all, I love them like they're my own 2 sisters. Wait, this is Becca. She's the second oldest sibling, and she likes makeup, and she's really, really good at art. This is Krista. He
just explained me in 2 words. Like, I mean, I kind of like makeup, but like, I mean, yeah, like, I kind of like it. I mean, I like lipstick, kind of. And then I love drawing. Like, one of my favorite specials is art. I just love drawing. Okay, let's learn about Krista.
The oldest sibling. She likes murder mystery podcasts, and she's really, really good at knowing about murder. Hey, where did she go?
Wait, murder. Yeah. So we're about 54 seconds in, and it's already getting inappropriate. So, yeah.
Murder. Hey, where did she go? Hey! And then there's me. I like to draw.
You make good pancakes. You make really good pancakes.
Should I put that in?
Yeah.
And I make really good pancakes.
Okay, so, I definitely had some pros and cons with my 2 brothers, too. They're super nice, and they totally take care of me. But, I never, like, talked to them much. I don't really know why. I mean, here we are. They're watching me on the internet. But, like, I guess the only reason I don't really talk to them is because, like, I'm doing my own thing, you know, like reading and all that stuff. And I don't really need things. But, they do help me but they both help me with one thing, and that is editing. And I just have a million thank yous to my second oldest brother, Bradley. He did, not only did he make this YouTube channel, but he taught me how to edit. So I just have a million thank yous for him. Okay, now let's move on.
Becca and I got along pretty well when I was younger. It wasn't impossible for us to butt heads every once in a while, but we were cool most of the time because of our mutual appreciation of art and Pokemon. We became art buddies pretty early on.
Okay, let's say 2 things me and Bradley have in common. We both have A-L-Y in our name, and we both have what do we even have in common? I'm trying to think. We both like dogs. And we both like video games. I like Super Mario Kart and Animal Crossing, while Bradley likes Minecraft and Roblox. Okay, let's move on.
I thought that was cool, and I wanted to draw too. That's part of how I got into comics. I started doodling on my own instead of with Becca, then drawing and reading comics, and eventually making ice cream sandwich comics, and now this. You, watching me, talk to you, watching you. No, Krista and I have a good relationship now, but back in the day, the rivalry was strong. The rivalry. It's like rural rival. She would pull pranks on me, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay. So let's think of Cal here, or do we call him Bubby or Cal? I think we should call him Cal since he's using her real name. But I don't think we really. I mean, we kind of get along, but like. I mean, I show him kind of my stuff, but I'm kind of shy in front of him. I don't know if that's because, like, he's, like, 10 years older than me, and, I don't know. But it's just, you know, I haven't really explained what he likes. So he likes two things. One is editing videos like Bradley, and the second is weightlifting at the gym. So, yeah.
For example, do ants poop? Hey, Andy, come here. I bet you can't fit into this box with the top closed. I can do that. Doubt it. Okay, check this out. See? Like a glove. Bet you feel stupid now, huh? Krista?
Okay, so, I can say Cal is super nice. Like, I can't remember any pranks he's done to me at all. And Bradley's done, like, ton of pranks on me. Cal's the angel. I'm, like, in the middle. And then Bradley's the demon. So if you're watching this, Bradley, I'm sorry. But you really are. So, yeah. And one of the pranks I can remember is when we were going to GameStop. We were with my grandma and my mom. He was getting, like, a game or something. And I decided to get, like, this cookie M&M thing. I decided to name it M&M because, well, M&M's are my favorite candy. And I think we ate a Qdoba or something. Then we went back in the car. And that's when he was like, Kayla, yeah. I threw M&M away. And I just like, so mad at him. Like, I don't know how. And I thought in my mind, well, if he's going to prank me, I'm going to prank him. So, so when we came back home, I went to this room and just made his room a mess. And he hates me going in his room. And, I think I hate him going in my room, but then he was like all mad at me, and then when I was in the bathroom, like we were packing up for a trip, so I was like being on my stuff, and I heard a knock, and then I opened it, and I was like, what? And he said, Kayla, I'm sorry, it was a prank, and I was like, you pranked me? And he was like, yeah, here's your M&M. So, that was the worst prank he did to me. So, yeah. And, the sad thing is now that my dog, Bear, tore up M&M. Can't you see for the flower and light?
She let me out before I died, which was nice and surprising. I'm not sure why she did it, but I am sure that it spawned a powerful claustrophobia inside me. Not everything my sisters did hurt me. Sometimes it hurt me, but with a benefit. For example, when I was a little baby, before I could even speak, my sisters and I would have breakfast together and watch Saturday morning cartoons on the telly.
Okay. So the only thing I remember something like that, the most relatable thing, is I remember when I was like 4, 3, 2. So me and my brother had like this kiddie table, and we would have like we would have cereal too, but I would have 2 breakfasts, and I can't really name anything that he did, but yeah. I mean, there had some been good pranks from Bradley and bad pranks from Bradley, but most of them are in the middle, just like the one I explained.
Usually breakfast was just cereal, and it was the rule that you just had to finish your milk after you ate your cereal. For some...
Wait, why is that like... I mean, sometimes I do that, but like, if your parents actually made it a rule, I could just not do it. Like, I hate milk. I'm sorry. I like apple juice, Fanta, and lemonade, all that stuff. But milk, I mean, I kind of like it, but like, yeah. So milk ain't the thing for me there. Andy, I think that's your name.
reason as kids we didn't like to do that. Good job finishing your cereal. Now don't forget to drink your milk as well. Yeah, okay. Good job, girls. Andy, finish your milk. How could this happen to me? I made a mistake.
Okay, so if my brothers did that to me, I mean, it would mostly be just Bradley, because Cal would be, well, he's my half brother, so he would spend most of his time at his real dad, but if Bradley did that to me, I would just lose it. And this happened when I was 2 or 3 or 4. So I could talk. I think I learned how to talk at 1, and the same thing for my brothers. But I would just be like, Bradley. Yeah, so I would just be like, Bradley, why the heck did you do that? I couldn't say TH. I didn't learn how to say TH until I was 5. Yeah, I had to take speech. Okay, let's move on.
Hey, and because I couldn't say anything, I couldn't defend myself. But joke's on them because it taught me to always drink my milk after my cereal. And now, I'm tall. Drink your milk. Sometimes, Krista would prank both Becca and I, because, that's kind of the role of the oldest. She calls us into this side room and shows us this very large bottle of vodka and tells us she found it in Mom's and Dad's secret stash, which they didn't have, but we were young and we believed anything. She said that she was going to drink it, and even though Becca and
Okay, Bradley has done these things to me, multiple times, I think. I remember an April Fool's prank where he did where I was just at the table drinking my water, and he was hey, can I give you a refill? And I was like, sure. And he filled it with Sprite. So when I took a sip, I just made like a sour face and stuff. And I hated soda back then. I mean, I got into soda now, thanks to Fanta. So, yeah, that's the only April Fool's I can remember, I think.
I didn't know anything about alcohol, except that you got it for free in church with a little bread. But outside of religion, it was strictly for adults, and drinking it was absolutely off limits. Do you dare me to do it? Krista? Krista, don't do it. If you do it...
Oh my god.
I emptied it out. It was just water. Okay, at this point I should just expect it. That one's on me, guys.
Okay. If Brad actually did that to me, that would be like the worst prank in the world. I know. Sorry.
The moral of the story is that Krista was really good at pranking us. Like, if she committed a crime, she'd probably be able to get away with it. Thievery. Murder. All in all, we had our spats, but everyone goes through that. My siblings I grew out of it pretty easily, I'd say. In conclusion, I love my sisters. Both Becca and Krista.
Yeah, like, I love my brothers too. Like, but I love them so much. So, like, if they're watching this, I just have a million thank yous. Because, first of all, you taught me how to edit. I think it was supposed to be you. But anyway, and you, yeah, that's it. But I still have a million thank yous. I am so grateful for my brothers. Like, even though I want a sister, it's better than just, like, being an only child. Like, my older brother, Cal, was an only child for 11 years. 11 years. I can just not imagine that. Not imagine that. So I am just so grateful for you guys. And I don't need a sister. Because I had the opposite. 2 sisters. But it's reverse, baby.
Krista? Krista? Krista! Thanks for watching this video. Come join us on Twitter.
Okay, so, that was wonderful, and, I am so happy that we met Andy, the resident boy, comics boy himself. So, yeah, that's the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed.